Hello, this is Kelly Kleiman, and you're listening to the DealershipNews.com podcast, where we spotlight the who's happening in the automotive industry. It's foot soldiers, visionaries, salesmen, GMs, owners, service managers, and industry vendors alike. Today, we're happy to have with us for a quick cast our salesperson of the month of February in Ventura, California. He is Carlos Hernandez of Ocean Honda. Carlos, thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to speak to you. So, what drove you into the car business to begin with? Was it something that you had always wanted to do? Did you trip over a curb and stumble into a dealership, or was it manifest destiny?
Actually, you know what? It's a great question. I started the car business in 1993. I sold my business in the time. I live in Santa Barbara, and I saw the Santa Barbara press, and they're looking for a bilingual salesperson. So I always do sales. So I took a chance, and I love it. You know, I've been doing finance and sales manager, and I took a career break, and I went back to the business. 3 years ago, and have a lot of passion for the car business. So here I am, selling the best cars in America, Honda.
Oh yeah, you bet, and they're proving it this year. Honda sales are up. It's going to be a good year for you. So, do you find that being bilingual helps a lot? Because I know that most salesmen are not. Do you find that it's a huge advantage for you when dealing with customers?
Absolutely. Remember, Southern California,
Yeah.
the Hispanic community is huge.
Yep. Yep.
So now it's not a. It's like an necessary. You know, the more language you speak, the more opportunities you have. And but yeah, absolutely. The dealerships, they're not hiring bilingual finance managers or sales manager or sales force. They're missing a big chunk of money.
Yeah. And you don't want to leave anything on the table. So, what do you think puts
Absolutely
you?
not.
What do you think puts you in the best position to succeed at the dealership? Is it social media, great follow up, personal drive? Is it the fact that you're just a really friendly guy who's knowledgeable and is bilingual as well? What are your key performance advantages?
Follow up. Follow up is number one. Excuse me. Follow up is a big. It's a huge in this car business.
Hmm.
You have to follow up with your customers, and also, you know, that my experience I have helps a lot too. And I recommend everybody to be upfront with the customers. You don't have to rely on the car business. So
Yeah.
be upfront and do a good customer, service, and the rest will follow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's words to the wise. Where do you get the best leads other than from foot traffic? Is it through the phone, internet, and then which internet leads close the fastest? Is it the third party leads from like Car Gurus or Cars.com? Is it your own company site? Is it social media or email?
Actually, we close more for email,
Email.
and
Interesting.
also we have a source. You know, we do some. We send emails like some months we sell like 10,000 emails. So we have a good closing ratio for emails,
Yeah.
and also referral and feedbacks.
Oh, sure, sure. The referral must be phenomenal. And are the B-backs repeat customers or just people who've been in the store and then they came back in a second and third time?
Mostly repeat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I had a Honda Passport before they discontinued the Honda Passport, and it's how is the new Honda Passport selling? Is that a hot item right now?
So the passport just came out on the market a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and it started getting. I mean, the car is amazing. You have to go to any Honda dealer close to
Oh.
you and drive one. You will be amazed.
Mm.
It's it's another, it's like another number one product from Honda. It will be soon. So it's amazing. I invite everybody go to the nearest Honda dealer and take it for a test drive. You will be amazed.
Yeah, I was in it at the LA car show, and it's so much better than the original one, obviously. But it was terrific, and there was a huge buzz about it. So I think people should definitely take your word for it. In your opinion, Carlos, what sells a customer? Is it transparency? Are there emotional buttons? Is it price? What's your opinion?
Actually, they're both. I mean, they're both. Normally the reason they buy is emotional. And I tell a lot of, I mean, the Honda buyer is unique. The Honda buyer, they buy basic and they've been loyal customers to Hondas, or they've been, reading the reviews about Honda, but in money and product and quality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Now, I don't think there's going to be a lot of discounts for the Passport. That's for darn sure.
No.
Yeah, it's going to go very well for you, and I wish you all the best of luck with that. So let's say you have a crystal ball for 2019. What are car sales going to look like in your neck of the woods, and what is the ratio? What is your expected ratio for used versus new car sales?
Well, I would say depends on the community, but over here on the store, I would say the ratio would be like at least at 30% on the new cars.
30, you said, what was that, 30 or 40%?
I would 30 between 30 and 40% new cars.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting because that's that would be about a 2-to-1, almost a 3-to-1, 2.5, yeah, 2.5 to 1 used to new. That's how I see it too.
Right.
Hey, I wanted to thank you for joining us, Carlos.
Hey, thank you very much for inviting me over, and looking forward to hear from you to join next month when I be salesperson of the month for March.
Folks, that's him. And that is Carlos Hernandez, February Salesperson of the Month for Ocean Honda in Ventura County. I guarantee you he'll probably be Salesperson of the Month in March, so we may be having another conversation, or we'll just put his picture back up on the site again. He's just a repeat guy. He's consistent. I'm Kelly Kleiman, and this has been the Dealership News Quickcast, Salesman of the Month for February, Ocean Honda in Ventura County, Carlos Hernandez. Have a great day, everybody.